Hey, freeze! In the name of the Lego Republic, you're under arrest for stealing Kenneth Legos.
My dear boy, I am the Lego Republic.
Hey, what's up guys? Kenneth here with the Lego Republic, bringing you another Lego Harry Potter review. In today's review, we will be reviewing the 76392 Hogwarts Wizards chess set, because it's a chess set, but it's also a Lego set, so shouldn't it be the Hogwarts Wizards chess set? Food for thought. Anyway, it comes with 876 pieces and contains technically 4 minifigures, but I'm gonna argue that it contains 36 minifigures. Yeah. So I mean, let's jump into this. Let's do some awesome good reviewing here of the figures. But no, this is the Lego Republic. We do the box art first. I really like that box art. I could care less about that, but I really like how it shows off the 3 people and their figures that they are going to replace. And then over here, you got the 20 years of Harry Potter Lego anniversary thing. On the back here, we've got showing off how many of each of these figures that there are, and then showing a bunch of dead chess people on a board. So, yeah, nothing too crazy. Now, minifigures. Our first figure up here is the Snape minifigure. This is a completely gold minifigure and part of a special gold minifigure lineup that LEGO is putting in these sets this year to celebrate the 20 years of LEGO Harry Potter, which doesn't really make sense because, I mean, I guess it's 20 years since they started, but they haven't done non-stop Harry Potter since then, so I mean, it doesn't really count, but it does. Anyway, it's a cool figure. I mean, it doesn't look like Snape, really, but it's a cool figure to have. I guess there's no back face or anything on the opposite side, although it does say 20 years on the torso print in the back. But the gold wand is pretty cool, actually. But yeah, not much else to say about this figure. I'm not really planning on getting any other Harry Potter sets, because this one, in my opinion, is the best, and all the others are kind of trash, in my opinion. But so yeah, this is the only gold figure I'm ever going to get from this Harry Potter lineup, and that's okay. I'm totally okay with it. I think it's a cool one to have, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about this one. The next figure up is Harry Potter. How could you not have a Harry Potter minifigure and a Harry Potter Lego set? There's only like 2 that exist that don't have Harry Potter in it, and those are special one-offs. So yeah, if you're gonna buy a Harry Potter Lego set, you are definitely gonna get a Harry Potter minifigure. That's kind of how it works. And I guess it makes sense, but it is rather annoying. But yeah, I mean, I guess this one is nice because it has an interesting torso print that we've never seen before. Technically, it's an exclusive one, so, you know, take that as you will. And then, of course, you've got all this other stuff going on with his, you know, that weird face in the back and his giant eyebrows. But yeah, I mean, it's just another Harry Potter minifigure. Ron here looks like a small, young, little, tiny chess wizard here. And I mean that as a joke. He is a wizard, but he's also good at chess. You know, it's not funny when I explain it. Anyway, he's got an interesting looking torso there, but it's kind of useful in maybe some other theme or something if you wanted to put it somewhere else. But yeah, like really another Ron, like I have 20 of them, you know. And turning it around, see the same torso, and of course a face that looks like he's about to get killed by the White Queen. Hermione here is looking very smart and very happy with herself because she just got through the Devil's Snare. She has on clothes. I'm hoping that they're accurate from the movie. I don't know. I don't have a photographic memory, and I don't care enough to go back and actually take a look at it. But yeah, it's a very nice torso right there. And in the back, you see the same torso continued over. And you have a face that looks like she's kind of scared for her future husband. So yeah. What goes first in chess? Look. Indeed, that is a line that is said from the movie. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. But here is the white pawn. Guys, there's 8 of these white pawns, which means that there's 16 of those white swords that I had to put on. 16. Guys, that's a lot of swords. It was quite the grueling build here, because there's actually 16 black ones as well, right? So you're making 16 pawns and 32 swords that you're putting on. Anyway, it's a nightmare. This set is very repetitive, but I do think it's worth it in the end. Get a good look at the pawn here. Looks very nice. He's got like a weird miner's hat on, but you know, that's okay. But I really like the look of this pawn. It looks like it should be able to just Like, be like in a video game. Just be like, do, 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 wee, do, do, wee, wee. It's actually really cool with its double knife thing going on there. And super accurate to the movie, I might add. I think I'll do the bishop next. Might I add that all of these are super accurate to the actual chess pieces, and they're actually really cool. Slightly larger than, you know, the typical minifigure. I mean, Harry here has short legs, but, you know, if he had long legs, he'd probably be about up to here. And it's still larger than that, which is accurate, although technically they're way larger. But, you know, of course, LEGO can't do that, and that makes it completely fine. I'm glad this set was $60 and not $100, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they're able to really capture the details with this. I should look up who designed this set, because I'm really in love with it as far as the aesthetic look of the entire thing in general. But yeah, you got the bishop here. He's got some arms that you can kind of see, and he's holding his little whippy staff thing right there. And he's using the castle helmet, and, you know, just in plain white, which I've never seen before. And I don't know if LEGO's ever made it before, but it looks pretty cool right here. The knight. He is so cool. Like, look at this guy. He's on a horse on a stand. Like, dang. That's super cool. He's got that sword, the same sword that the pawn uses, but here it looks super long, like a lance for some reason. It's able to, like, change sizes on me. I don't know how it does that. Again, with the head, which is just put on a stud. It's so random. The head is just put on a stud, and then the helmet goes on the head. But, I mean, it works. You can clearly see that that is a horse. And there's a dude on it with a sword. This is one of the cooler looking pieces. Here's the rook, or the castle, and this is probably the coolest piece in my opinion, because it's just so cool looking. It reminds me of like a Roman phalanx, you know, like with the big shields and the little swords behind them, and the little swords dart out and kill people, you know, like you'd learn about in your ancient history class or something like that. But yeah, super cool. They're using the Nexo Knight shield piece as an actual shield, which I really enjoy. I think it looks so good. And then you can really envision, like, this guy's arm is all the way back, and he's prepared to just thrust this sword forward. And I could just imagine that he's just, like, gonna thrust it into the other chess piece's soul and, you know, knock it off the board, just like they do, you know, in the movie. And, you know, they actually kind of kill each other, which is really brutal. But yeah, this guy looks amazing. He doesn't look so good from this side, but, you know, maybe he does. I don't know. I really like this, though. That is just such a so cool. Oh my gosh. Here's the legendary White Queen, which Ron is very scared of. It is the White Queen, guys. She looks pretty cool. Extremely accurate. I especially remember this piece because this is the piece that, you know, takes out Ron. Spoilers. But yeah, it's just a head with a little, you know, cap on the top. Not really sure. This is kind of one of, like, the weirdest pieces and the most boring pieces, which is kind of weird because it's, like, the most important piece besides the king. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but, you know, I mean, it's okay. It's definitely accurate. It's accurate. It's probably, like, the movie people's fault for making the queen so boring, but, yeah. Just kind of like the boring figure of all of these. That is a cool figure right there. A White King. He's the only one with a different style castle helmet, and this one has the knight helmet from, like, the castle, like the champion knight dude, which is really nice. He looks so cool. Like, he's got these, like, shoulder pad things with those weird, you know, pyramid pieces, and so cool, so cool. He's got that white sword there, which is such a weird color to see that sword in. And I'm going to show you one more position for this king that I think, I mean, that's a good position, but I think if you put him in this position and then actually take the sword, which I'm about to do, and you flip it upside down and put it like that, and then it looks like he's like a knight and he has his sword, and that is just like a really cool position in my opinion. And here are all of those pieces in black, including this pawn here. I wasn't able to fit him on, but, you know, he does exist. But I don't want to go through each one because it'll take a lot of time, and they're all the exact copy of the white pieces. So, yeah, I mean, not much here. But they do all look super cool when you put them all together on the board. So I know you're thinking, hey Kenneth, what is this? It looks like a knight kind of, but it's not. Well, actually it is a knight. So here is the official knight piece, and here is the other black knight, but I've actually taken off the person part of it, which is kind of, decently easy. You have to take off like 3 connections, but they built it like this so it's possible for you to stick, Ron on there. So if you really want to, you can have him, but like honestly, it doesn't look that good. So I'm always gonna keep him all the nights like this. But yeah, that is an option if you really want to recreate the scene, which is super cool of LEGO to put in. The board itself is just fire because of the fire. Yeah, I need to stop with these. These jokes are terrible. Okay, so we have the fire here, which makes the board fire. I know I said I would stop, but of course I didn't. And honestly, this little torch build, it's a stud with a hole and then a little new fire candle piece, which is, it's okay. I much prefer this build on the side here with the ink piece with the reverse stud and then the fire piece. I much prefer that build, but sadly that's only on the corners. I mean, it's accurate, but not completely accurate. Just for reference, this board is about a base plate long. Well, the actual board is a base plate long, and then it's 1 stud more than that, so slightly bigger than a base plate, but not much to actually matter. Yeah, you've got 4x4 squares. They're all made of 2x4 slanted bricks. Not slanted. 2x4 flat bricks. There we go. And you can turn it whatever way you want. It's kind of unfortunate that there's all these lines going through it, but if you just kind of don't focus on that, it'll be fine. Turning it over, you see how they actually made this board, and it looks really weird actually. But you've got a bunch of these supports. They're able to make it so that every square is supported. So that's very nice. It's got, as you can see here, each one of the rows of these 2x4 bricks is going to be right here, and then each one of these is somehow connected up like that to give it some support. Also, on the bottom, there's these random pieces, which they look like kind of like stools or something, but that you attach a tire to the bottom that gives some rubber, and you can see that it kind of sticks up just a little more than the board does. So when you place the board down like this, it doesn't just go everywhere. I mean, it kind of has a little bit of stickiness to it because of that rubber there, but I don't think it does its job very well. The kind of the point of this is to make it able to not move very much. And so if you have a piece on here, someone accidentally bumps it, I mean, I guess it works in the fact that the piece doesn't fall down, but if you have a bunch of pieces on there, I mean, it's gonna fall a little bit, and I mean, the pieces are getting moved. So I would have preferred 4 to 6 of those, maybe 8, honestly. You could put them all over the place and really lock the board in so it couldn't move very much, which would be great, but I guess that's okay. I mean, it's a good feature. I just think they should have done more of it. Yeah, let's take a look. Bam! There we go. Let's take a look at this. It is the chessboard with all of the pieces on it. And it looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. It looks pretty like a premium product, if I do say so myself. And I'm quite happy to have this, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll do a different video on a game of chess. Maybe a chess tournament or something that I can come up with using this board. And then maybe I can pretend to be Levy Rosman and do a chess analysis video with this. That would be really funny and great. Go check him out. Shout out to Gotham Chess on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, this set just screams premium to me. It really does. Like, the shine off of the plastic here, like, this stuff really shouldn't look that premium, and yet it does. So, I really don't know what to say, but, like, H4. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is that A4? I guess it's A4 because it's black. That is one thing I do wish that LEGO had done is, I mean, it would have ruined the look, and you can probably mod it so that you can fix this problem, but I wish there was some letters on the board so I could, you know, figure out which side of the board was which, and you're just saying, well, Lego Republic, dude, what do you mean? It's the same board. You can just flip it around. It doesn't matter. You can play on it whatever way you want. And while yes, that is true, it's just nice to have, you know, like the numbers and the letters, so you can tell which square is which, like C4, D4, E4, F4, and of course, H4, which is the move that all Grandmasters play when there's nothing to play. And here's the chessboard setup. Kind of like it's in a game. This is not a real position at all in any way, shape, or form, but I do have the black knight in the middle there attacking the white bishop. And, you know, just a crazy weird position made for the camera. And, you know, absolutely, no one would play this position because it's just kind of weird. But, you know, I did castle the kings, and I did some stuff with the rooks, and, you know, put the queens out, put some pawns out. So, I mean, not really sure. Kind of trapped the white bishop there, close to the camera. Who knows? This isn't a real game. I could probably play this, but I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to a chess video in the future where I review one of my own games against someone in my family, probably, and then I will review it for you, give you my in-depth thoughts. That'll be a fun video. If you're into chess at all, it'll be really hilarious, and I'm going to do like an impression of Levy, probably, and it'll be really funny. But yeah, that'll be a separate video. I think that just about does it for this video. We got some dead pawns on the front here, and if I pull this forward, maybe I'll actually be able to slam the box down there, and I think that's a wrap, guys. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash a like, hit subscribe, do all the things. This is the first video back in like 2 weeks, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.